I'm back, and today I'm going to show you how I do my nails. So first I'm just going to clip my nails real quick, and then I'm going to show you the products I use. So I'm using a kit that I got from Amazon. So I'm showing you I have the activator, the gel top coat, the base, the color I'm using, acetone, and alcohol in the spray bottle. I have this primer, some, I don't even know what those are called, nail scissors, glue, 2 180 grit filers. My tips for the electric filer I also got from Amazon for like $13. I love this thing. I didn't even use that thing, and some tips. So first I'm going to start off with filing my nails down. So I did not film this, but I soaked my nails. I had some dip that I did a couple weeks ago on my nails already. So I soaked that off using pure acetone, and then now I'm just getting off any remnants and smoothing the nail out. Also trying to get my cuticle. I'm not super professional, like I'm not good. This is probably like my third time doing my dip nails, and my first time doing dip nails with tips. So I'm not like the best at this, but at least my nails don't look raggedy no more. So now I'm just gonna find the right tips for all my fingernails. You don't want them to be too big, and you don't want them to be too small, because you want to make sure they stay on. So I'm gonna take the 180 grit grinder or filer and prepare my nails, and then also use that to the electric filer to prepare the tips so that the adhesion is better. And sorry, this lighting is not the greatest. I had to use my phone to film this, and then here's me struggling with the nail glue bottle for a couple seconds. So I first put the glue on my finger and then put it on the tip, but I later on started putting it on the tip and then on my finger, because I feel like that's what the nail people do. After I did that, I went through and cut each, and sorry this is not in frame, and like I said, I used my phone to film this, and I was just trying to make sure I filmed it. It was a last minute decision to film it, so I'm using the nail scissor thingies, cuticle cutters, or whatever you want to call them. And then I'm going to prepare the top of the nail and make sure to smooth out that tip so it's a better flow from my natural nail to the real nail. So now I'm taking the base coat. So first I started off with just, oh wait, I didn't even film that I put on the prep. So before I did this, I put the prep on. I don't know where that clip went. But when I do the dip nails, first I did the part where it's just my nail up until where the tip started. That way that comes back, or it kind of I guess levels it out, so that you don't have like a weird indent from where the tip ends and where your nail starts. Wasn't perfect on all my nails. I'm looking at them now, and like some I definitely did better than others. But then, so that's the first thing I did. Then after that, I went back and then started putting the base coat on the entire nail and then dipping that in. So I did 2 coats of putting the entire nail in, and then I did one last coat to reinforce the top. So I kind of feathered it in, and then put it on the top of the nail. I don't know what to call it. Mainly I'm just putting the base coat on the tip of the nail. So in between each dip, you want to make sure you give enough time for the powder to adhere. I did mess that up a couple times, so I was trying to be a little impatient. So just make sure you give about like 30 seconds to a minute between each dip session. Of course, as you put each layer of dip on, and you put the base and then dip it in, and then you're supposed to brush off the excess powder each time. So now I'm taking the activator, which helps harden everything that you've done. Another thing with this, just chill for a little bit. I was watching YouTube videos during this, but I put on 2 rounds of the activator, and just make sure you like just let it dry. My hands are so ashy, I'm so sorry. That's what I was pointing at. So this is the second coat of the activator I put on. As you can see, I like waited a little bit, and I'm gonna wait again a little bit after I put this activator on. I did one hand first just because I don't want to mess up both hands and try and do both at the same time. Definitely recommend you do it that way. So now I'm gonna take the nail filer and shape the nails. I will say I'm probably going to shape them again. Some of them are better than the others. Again, like I said, it's my first time doing it with the tip, so that made it a little bit harder. So I'll probably go back in and file it, but of course you're going to file it to whatever I guess thickness of the nail that you want. I like my nails to be a little bit more slender and like super square if I don't have a coffin shape. Again, I'm sorry this is not in view, because it was hard to do this like within the camera view and like There's a lot of stuff on my dining table and trying to make sure I made sure my nails didn't look crusty. But this, of course, is a great way to keep yourself looking cute and give yourself something to do for a couple hours, as we are supposed to be on quarantine. I'm an essential worker, so I'm not on quarantine. But after I went through and filed the nails, I took the buffing tip for my nail grinder and went through and smoothed out the surface of the nail. And then I take some alcohol, and this is 90% alcohol, and just use it to wipe off any excess powder or any residue off the nails. Also helps dehydrate the nail as well. Just cleaning up my workspace. This is actually very hard to do on camera. So now I'm taking the gel top coat. And this was actually pretty easy as a process. I mean, this takes longer because you're doing it on yourself. So I put 2 coats of the gel top coat. You want to make sure you're not putting a whole bunch at once, or else you'll get the little ugly bubbles. This time around when I did it on my natural nails, I got a lot of the bubbles because I put too much gel top coat. So you'll see, like, I'm trying to make sure not to put a whole bunch, and like I'll wipe it off on the side. And honestly, they came out really nice. So I'm just gonna put 2 of the layers of the gel top coat. Again, just chill, relax. If you have a fan, you can put your fingers in front of the fan. I did not have a fan, so I just was living my life like it was golden. I'm just using these nail scissors because there's like a little fuzzy on one of my nails, just to try and grab it off. Now I'm applying that second coat of top coat. And I got this dip nail kit from Amazon for like $30. I'll put the link down below. Actually, I got basically everything from Amazon except for like just the normal nail tools. I'm not sure why I'm moving so slow. I think I got distracted. My dog was also out, and I was also trying to make sure that she wasn't doing anything stupid, so I don't know what just happened there. But like my nail clippers and cuticle cutters, I just got those from, I don't even know, like I just have those already. But every single thing else I have, I got from Amazon. This is the finished look. Yeah, I showed you my right hand, because you know I'm right-handed, so to show that they're not perfect. Here's my little puppy. So, but if you enjoyed this video, make sure, I mean, now we're on quarantine, make sure you're staying home, but you can still look cute and do your nails. So if you have any questions, definitely leave them down below. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!